Hey guys, so as you can tell, I am in a way different location from where I normally make my videos, but I'm actually at school in my 8th period. I don't think I have told you guys. Maybe I have, I don't remember. But my 8th period is this LGBTQ Straight Alliance thing. And we are in, everyone in that class is doing an an It Gets Better video. Whether they're a straight ally or part of the LGBT community. But I guess my video, this one is gonna be of me. I guess my It Gets Better video is gonna be of me sharing my experience as an LGBT person. So first time I realized that I guess I wasn't straight was back in kindergarten, when, like, literally on my 5th birthday. And I ended up falling for this girl who was my best friend for the next 5 years and 12 days. So I was about 11. So I was like 11 when we weren't friends, when we quit being friends, because of a bunch of stupid fights that we got, a stupid fight that we got into a couple months earlier. But she made me realize that I wasn't straight. But I didn't really understand what that meant, not being straight. I didn't really understand what was happening. But by about 4th or 5th grade, I still didn't even know what the term bisexual was. But by 4th or 5th grade, I knew that although I like girls, I also like the guys. But then, like, up until 7th grade, like, about March of my 7th grade year, so like almost 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago actually, I came out of the closet as bisexual. But up until then, I was scared to come out because I thought that if I came out as bisexual, if I came out of the closet, then people would hate me, people would stop talking to me, wouldn't want to be my friend anymore because of it. But yeah, then by almost toward the end of like kind of pretty much toward the end of my first semester of 8th grade year, I found out about this sexual orientation called pansexual, and through a YouTube video that I don't even remember how I found. I decided that, oh hey, I'm gonna look that up because I'm curious as to what it is. And then when I found out what that was, I was just like, yeah, this kind of seems like something kind of like me. and to this day I'm still pansexual. But I also found the word transgender when I was looking at what pansexual was, and I didn't know what that was either. So I did a bit of research on that, like, not really much, but a small bit of research on transgender, and I guess I kind of started questioning myself gender-wise. And then in February of 8th grade, for a while I had myself under as male on my Facebook, and one of my, at the time, friends asked me why that is and if I wanted to even have a dick, when she said that, of course out loud I said no, but on the inside I was just like, yes. But I didn't really think much of it until like a year later, my freshman year. And then on February 1st, I guess I kind of fully came to terms with myself as transgender. And 4 days later, well, Monday through like the 3rd to the 5th, during my 3rd period, which at the time was study hall for me, I was just looking for names for a Buddhist boy name, because at the time I was really interested in Buddhist names, and from October at that point I was fully Buddhist. But like around the time that Thanksgiving break came around, it's just that I was just kind of confused about my name, and I was just like, I don't want to go by Juan anymore, which at the time, for a while, from the time that I fully decided on my preferred name being the Buddhist boy name to Thanksgiving break, my preferred name was Juan, short for Juan Jusung. But then last school year came, and I pretty much lost a lot of friends, I guess, for whatever reason. Some of those friends, of course, being because they were going to college, and some friends I don't really necessarily know why, but it might be because just growing out of that friendship, I guess. But the thing is that by the time that the last full week of school, first semester came, last school year, up until March of this year, but last school year, I was just at my lowest point because of the fact that I was extremely suicidal. And by the time that February came around, I already started planning my suicide out, and I had the date set for sometime in June or July. how was by taking pills, the where being in my room, and quite frankly, those few months were just the worst for me because of the fact that I had to deal with that. And it seriously sucked because it didn't really feel like I even had anyone, because it's like no one really bothered to be there for me. No one really bothered to see if I'm even okay. So it just got to the point where I was just like, if I don't do something about this, I seriously will end up doing it. So I had to go through with telling my counselor at the time that, hey, I am not okay, I am extremely suicidal, I need help. And we had to call my mom, and I pretty much had to stay there throughout the entire third period, for the rest of third period, and even during part of lunch, while I waited for my mom to come get me. And for like 2.5 days after my mom picking me up from school, after me having told my old counselor at my old school about me being extremely suicidal, I was at Jefferson Hills for 2.5 days. But the thing is, on my last day at Jefferson Hills, I was told, no, you're not allowed to leave. You're not allowed to leave until Monday. Which is the most stupidest thing ever. Because, thing is, I went there voluntarily, and yet I was being told, oh, no, you're not allowed to leave until Monday. Because they're understaffed, and just like, really, that's a load of crap. Just because you're understaffed does not mean that I'm not allowed to leave. That is not my problem. You guys being understaffed is your problem. But like, to this day, I'm still kind of struggling with depression, and I'm also still struggling with anxiety and gender dysphoria, because like, when it comes to having my chest binder off, I get uncomfortable, and it's just like no. I mean, seriously, same thing with having a vagina down here. It's just like, when it comes to being in the bathroom, I kind of get pretty dysphoric. I mean, like, yeah, I'm still, like, outside the bathroom, I'm still not comfortable with the idea of having a female body part. But like, when it comes to the bathroom, I get just extremely dysphoric about it, because it's just like, every time I use the bathroom, it feels like, oh no, you're never getting a dick. And it's just like, seriously? I mean, seriously, I hate feeling like that. So, but yeah. But honestly, I will say these words. Someday, it will get better. Eventually, it will get better. It may not seem like it right now, and I know you guys have probably heard this before, those of you who are dealing with depression and being LGBT, or just in general, from depression and anxiety. It will get better. It may not seem like it right now, but it will get better. Bye.